Good day, everyone. So, we are the group 11, and our topic is corporate social responsibility. So, before we start, I am Julian Joel Bigalpadores, together with my group mates, Miss Shelly May Damasco, Elsa May Salosha, Roella May Tosme, and Miss Astrid Malangit. So, what is corporate social responsibility, or CSR? So, it is a business process that involves working with stakeholders, customers, suppliers, employees, and communities. So, ang CSR, or ang corporate social responsibility, kay isa na siya sa kanang mga paagi bitaw sa pagnegosyo, and then og unsay pagtrabaho sa mga tao, and then pagtrabaho sa mga tao og unsay makaapekto sa ilang kumpanya sama sa mga customers, suppliers og mga employee. And then dili lang sila ga-focus sa kanang kita or kita, pero para pud makatabang sila sa uban. So it aims for compliance with government policies and addresses environmental, social, and economic concerns. So, ang CSR is kanang ginasiguro sa ilang kumpanya nga masunod gid ang mga balaod o kanang mga patakaran sa gobyerno para apil pod ang pag-atiman nila sa ilang mga tao o kanang sa ilang ekonomiya, pananglitan ka ng mga paglikay bitaw sa mga dili maayo nga buhaton sa ilang palibot sa ilang company. And then focuses on creating shared values for both businesses, society, and not just a profit. So ang ilang tumong gid ani sa CSR is dili lang para sa kita, pero para pud makabenepisyo ang mga tao ana. And then ang ilang pong ang kana pud nga kumpanya is mutabang pud sila sa mga tao, and then para pud ana nga way mas mataas po dayon ang kanang pagsalig bitaw sa mga tao sa ilang company. So encourages ethical behavior and sustainable development. So ang CSR is nagdasig sa kumpanya nga magbuhat og kanang sakto bitaw og matinud-anon nga mga butang. Gusto pud nila nga kanang ang ilang negosyo is magpadayon nga maayo, paagi nga dili makadaot sa ilang kanang kumpanya og makatabang pud sa umaabot nga panahon. So, what is corporate social responsibility, or CSR? So, it is a business process that involves working with stakeholders, customers, suppliers, employees, and communities. So, ang CSR, or ang corporate social responsibility, kay isa na siya sa kanang mga paagi bitaw sa pagnegosyo, and then og unsay pagtrabaho sa mga tao, and then pagtrabaho sa mga tao og unsay makaapekto sa ilang kumpanya sama sa mga customers, suppliers, og mga employee. And then dili lang sila ga-focus sa kanang kita or kita, pero para pud makatabang sila sa uban. So it aims for compliance with government policies and addresses environmental, social, and economic concerns. So ang CSR is kanang ginasiguro sa ilang kumpanya nga masunod gid ang mga balaod o kanang mga patakaran sa gobyerno para apil pod ang pag-atiman nila sa ilang mga tao o kanang sa ilang ekonomiya, pananglitan ka ng mga paglikay bitaw sa mga dili maayo nga buhaton sa ilang palibot sa ilang company. And then focuses on creating shared values for both businesses, society, and not just a profit. So ang ilang tumong gid ani sa CSR is dili lang para sa kita, pero para pud makabenepisyo ang mga tao ana. And then ang ilang pong ang kana pud nga kumpanya is mutabang pud sila sa mga tao, and then para pud ana nga way mas mataas po dayon ang kanang pagsalig bitaw sa mga tao sa ilang company. So encourages ethical behavior and sustainable development. So ang CSR is nagdasig sa kumpanya nga magbuhat og kanang sakto bitaw og matinud-anon nga mga butang. Gusto pud nila nga kanang ang ilang negosyo is magpadayon nga maayo, paagi nga dili makadaw sa ilang kanang kampanya o makatabang pud sa umaabot nga panahon. Promotes employees welfare, community empowerment and economic growth. So ang CSR is kanang ang pagtabang nila sa mga employees sa ilang community. So pananglitan ng kanang paghatag bitaw og mga fair nga sweldo, naghatag pa sila training og mga programa para sa edukasyon ug kana bidayong mga assistance like nana. So tungod pud ana is naglambo ilang negosyo sa ilang economy. So the lesson is helps improve quality of life and supports long-term business sustainability. So ang CSR is makatabang na siya nga makapamaayo sa mga kanang life sa tao, and then makapadayon po na siya sa negosyo o dugay, and then kung magpakabana pod ang kumpanya sa ilang mga tao, so mas malig-on sila o mas mataas pod ang ang mga pagsalig sa tao sa ilang company. So the development of CSR in the Philippines. In 1960s, donations of companies like San Miguel's, Meralco, and give donation to the charities and social activities. And in 1970s, organization CSR is nag-form sila group like sa PBSP and BBACP to help poor communities and support development. And in 1980s, involvement of business and started community relations COMREL or programs to promote peace and help local communities. And in 2000 is continuous improvement CSR focus on education, health, jobs and skills for the poor continuous social development efforts. So in this year 2025, ang CSR is nag-required sila law to reduce social and environmental costs. So ang example is ang semi-rara mining. So ang semi-rara mining is na sila 5 ka E's program. So the first is education, the second is electrification, environment, employment and economic empowerment.
So, what are the drivers of corporate social responsibility? CSR is considered a strategy to increase awareness of the customers to have profitable and successful business operation. Customer-centric, customers' loyalty, customer retention are the elements to have a long and lasting business and good businesses. There's two parts of CSR. First is the external drivers. These are the outside factors that influence a company to do CSR. First is the regulation. Regulation is law that requires business to act responsibly, like proper waste disposal or fair labor practices. For example, a factory follows environmental laws to avoid pollution. Second is the market forces. There is three types of market forces. First is the competition. Competitions, companies adapt CSR to stand out from competitors. For example, a store donates to a local causes to attract loyalty customers. Second is the natural forces. Natural forces is a climate change pushes companies to go green, like for example, the eco-friendly. And the last is the demographic factors. Demographic factors is a younger consumers prefer social responsible brands. And the last part is the societal forces. Society expects companies to care about people and the environment. For example, ang isa ka business is ga support siya community feeding program. External drivers. So there's a three parts of external drivers. First is individual behavior. Individual behavior is employees and leaders monitor and promote good company behavior. And the second, operation. Operation is a CSR is applied in how the companies operates through principles, policies communicated, policies implemented, and best practices. And the last is the strategies. CSR is the strategies are measured by performance and impact data.
Corporate social responsibility (CSR) approaches and programs. First is ethical approach. Companies follow moral principles and fair practices in dealing with employees, customers, and communities. So environmental approach is companies approach CSR in different ways based on their goals and values. Some focus on helping communities, protecting an environment, on ensuring fair treatment of workers to show responsibility and build a positive image. Second is philanthropic approach. So business gave back to society through donations, scholarships, or community projects. The philanthropic means companies help society by giving money, resources, or support to causes like education, health, or community development. Third is environmental approach. Companies focus on reducing their environmental impact. The environmental approach means companies take actions to protect nature by reducing pollution, saving energy, and using eco-friendly practices. And the last is legal approach, ensuring compliance with laws and regulations that protecting society and the environment. Legal approach means companies follow laws and regulations to ensure fairness, safety, and protection for people and the environment. So this is the 5 example of CSR program. First is community development programs, building schools, hospitals, or livelihood centers. Community development programs, companies help improve communities by building facilities like school, hospitals, or livelihood centers. Second is environmental programs. This focus on protecting nature through activities like tree planting, waste management, and clean-up drives. Third is employee welfare programs. Business support their workers' well-being with benefits such as health insurance, training, and volunteer opportunities. Fourth, educational programs. Companies provide scholarships, training to help students and youth gain knowledge and skills. And last is health and safety programs. These promote healthy living and ensure access to medical care, safety measures, and in communities.
So, example of typical program of CSR in the Philippines. First, environmental program. This program focuses on sustainability and reducing environment impact. Example, tree planting and reforestation project. Companies like San Miguel Corporation and Petron conduct regular tree planting, coastal cleanups, and waste management initiatives to help fight deforestation and pollution. Second one is education and youth development. Aim to improve access to quality education and support youth development. Example, scholarship programs in school building projects. Companies like Jollibee Group Foundation and Ayala Foundation provide scholarship, build classroom, and support skill training for student and underserved communities. Third, health and nutrition program focus on improving the health and well-being of communities. Example, feeding programs and medical mission. Companies like Nestle Philippines and Mercury Drug Foundation run nutrition awareness campaigns, feeding programs for children, and medical outreach for poor communities. Fourth, livelihood and community development aims to empower communities through sustainable livelihood opportunities. Example, skill trainings and microenterprise support like Gawad Kalinga and PLDT Smart Foundation support small businesses, provide livelihood training, and empower local farmers and artisans. So the fifth is disaster response and relief operation. These programs provide assistance to communities affected by disaster. Example, donation and emergency aid during climates, like ABS-CBN Foundation, Sagip Ka Pamilya, and SM Foundation deliver food packs, clothes, and shelter assistance to victims of typhoons, earthquake, and other disasters. And the last one, ethical businesses, practices, and employee welfare. Focus on promoting ethical conduct and ensuring employees' well-being. Example, fair labor policies and employee volunteerism. Companies like Globe Telecom and Unilever Philippines uphold fair employment, promote work-life balance, and encourage employees to volunteer in CSR projects.
So, for the principles of corporate social responsibility, there are three important principles that embody the CSR to be realistic, reliable, and effective. There are sustainability, accountability, and transparency. And for the sustainability is stakeholders assess internal operations, social, environmental, and economic impact. And for example, ana is the SM Supermall sa Pilipinas. Like, buhat sila og mga program para mag-reduce sa mga basura o pag-recycle. And sa accountability is taking responsibility for CSR programs and initiatives. Example is ang Jollibee Food Corporations. Nagpagaw sila og CSR report nga nagpakita sa mga program ang results sa paglambo sa komunidad, and tracking and reporting outcomes to ensure effectiveness and identity areas for improvements. And example is ang PLDT is nagbuhat sila og transparency report bahin sa data privacy og cyber security. And for the transparency, open communication with stakeholders. And ang example is ang Starbucks is nagbuhat sila og public report sa coffee sourcing and epekto sa kalipunan ug mga benepisyo sa ilang mga empleyado. And clear, accurate, and reliable information disclosure is ang Ayala Corporation is kay nagpagawas og integrated report nga naglakip sa mga kaning ilang mga financial status and social o kaning overall nga performance. And that's all for my report.
So, there's a four types of corporate social responsibility. First is the basics. Basic is a simple activities showing social concern. For example, donating to the charity. Second is the traditional conflict model. CSR is done only to fix problem between business and society. For example, a mining company plants trees after deforestation. And the third is the added value model. Added value model is a CSR adds value to companies' image and profits. For example, eco-friendly packaging attract to more buyers. And the last one is a multiple goals model. Multiple goals model is a CSR aims to balance profit, people, and the planet.
So these are the advantage of CSR. First, improve public image. CSR activities like charity work, environmental care, or community projects help build a positive reputation for the company. Second, increase customer loyalty. When customers see that a company gives back to the community and acts responsibly, they feel more connected and loyal to the brand. Third, attracts and retain employees. CSR help boost morale, attract top talent, and reduce employee turnover. Fourth, strengthens community relation. CSR programs that support local needs such as education, health, or livelihood help build a strong partnership. Fifth, enhance business sustainability. By caring for the environment and society, companies ensure long-term success. Six, ensure legal and ethical compliance. CSR encourage businesses to follow laws and ethical standards, helping avoid legal problems and maintain integrity in all operations.
So this is the disadvantage of CSR. So less profit is CSR programs may not generate clear profits or ROI, making stakeholders hesitant to improve. So for example, is ang Patagonia nga brand is active sila sa environmental cause pero dili diretso makadugang sa kita. And sa competitive disadvantage, non-compliance by competitors can put appliant companies at a disadvantage. And example ani, ang dili sustainable nga kumpanya is makabaligya sila og mas ubos nga presyo. So nagni tendency nga ma-close ilang company. And number 3 is loss of focus. So expanded CSR guidelines may distract from core issues goals like customer retention and loyalty. Example is ang sobra nga pagtuon sa CSR is kaning makadaot siya sa makalimot siya sa panginahanglan sa customer o innovation sa ilahang kaning product. And number 4 is uncertain lasting impact. So CSR's prominence may be temporary, driven by current awareness of ethical and environmental issues. So example, ang uban nga company kay ga-implement lang og CSR tungod kay uso. And for number 5 is high cost. Implementing CSR programs can be expensive with unclear benefits or returns on investment. So for example, ang renewable energy og sustainable supply chain is mahal gid siya nga ipatuman. And that's all for our report. Thank you.